Welcome back to another video. Now, you join me on a Friday evening. Truck's going for a friend of mine. His truck's going for MOT on the Monday. He's gone away, driver's come back, and engine light is on. So we're going to quickly plug in. We're going to find out what the problem is. It is late at night, but he needs to get this sorted. So let's plug in, see what faults we've got. He's got parts and bits and bobs, so we can hopefully try and fix it if it needs it. Engine malfunction, exhaust system malfunction. Fantastic. So let's plug in, let's do a scan and see what faults we've got. Okay, so we plugged it in, and guess what? We've got that looks like our fault, which does cause a exhaust emissions fault as well, which is not ideal that I want to be doing. So we're gonna have to get on with it, basically get it done. It's not really what I want to be doing, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. So that's the power supply problem. It's been getting flat batteries, so that's that. CAN communication, I'm not bothered about that. EGR shot off because of the BPV. Transmission output system inactive. Data lost due to incorrect power, that would be that. EAS EC voltage too low, short circuit, that's because of the voltage. BPV, exhaust brake actuator, BPV. So you know what we've got to do, cab over, and we're gonna have to crack on and get this done for him. So it's currently, not sure what time it is, probably a bit before midnight, and our one off. There's our new one. We need to take the knock sensor out, temp sensor, and the pressure sensor out of that one, because it's already on that truck. So we're going to get the bits off that. That's for the bin. We don't need anything off it now, and we'll fit our new one. So get all the bits off that one, and then we'll get it fitted back on and fill it up with coolant. It's cold. It's about minus 235. I can't feel my fingers, but other than that, we're smashing it. So we're on the way to the dock in Liverpool, because oh my god, that is chucking out some smoke now. So yeah, we're on the way to the dock to have a look at one with a air leak. So let's get there, let's go and have a look, find out what's going on, and hopefully we can get it sorted. So we're on, stopped by the police. We had to give details for a pass. Stopped at the security is tight on here, but it's going to be tight because of the millions and millions of pounds of stuff that comes in and out of here. As you drive along the docks, you can see like New Brighton and all that sort of stuff. So let's go find our trailer and find out what pipe has blown. Hopefully it's just a case of putting a push fit in or something, but probably not. So we'll see. So what happened with that job was that I thought I was going there for just an air leak, and it wasn't quite like that. It took me ages to get on site as it was, of where it was, and basically because everything was so fragile, it was all broke. It was broke by the part brake, and then it was broke further up where the pipes sit in the little frame bit. It was just an absolute nightmare. The union which it broke out of, I couldn't put a push fit on. It was I don't have any of them. I don't have the kit to split them either. So it was just one of them jobs. It was just a pain in the ass. But we got it back. We got it back here, and that was the main thing. So I'm going to show you now where it was broke, and then what we've done to repair that air leak. So this is where it went. Here, you see this little union here? What happened was the pipe snapped here. Yeah. So what I had to do was, I don't keep any of them, and I don't keep the kit to push in them. If anyone knows how to get these out, please let me know. I don't have the kit to push in to release the pipe. So what I had to do was unscrew this pipe here and pull that out of there. Yeah, pull that out, and then I had to then I stripped all this down here, stripped all apart. It's got like washers, it's got like retaining clips and everything. So I stripped all of that little union down, and then had to chisel away and get the pipe out. Managed to get it done in the end, and then I've managed to put it in and get it back in. Ideally we probably should get another one. I mean, it's not leaking, which is good. So anyway, what was happening was every time this came out, it was just snapping the pipe right here. So all along all this pipe, now this is okay, but all the pipe was brittle as anything. So what I've done is made a repair here. I've run new pipe all the way up down the chassis, which goes down and then up through here, up to here, and then finally up to there. I mean, it was a pain. Be careful with these, because where it bends there, don't know if you can see it, right there where the repair is, we have to you have to be careful where it bends and that, to put a proper union in and everything like that. So I'm just putting some air in it now. We're going to make sure it's okay. Obviously the trailer shortens and lengthens, so obviously just need to make sure that we've not got no leaks, anything's going to cause us more problems. I'm here, some added features in the van. We've got our headboard up, which is on. This needs to get secured on there, and then we've also got a light on the front, just there. A massive thank you to Gene at HGV Fleet. He got me that as a gift with the van, you know, which I massively appreciate of him. You know, he helps me out so much. He's a really nice lad. But that's in the van now. I need to get some double sockets to have them on at the same time. But yeah, so let's get this air built up in this trailer, and then just make sure we haven't got no leaks. What we need to do now is just check we haven't got no leaks. We haven't got no leaks there. Push the part brake in. Nothing. Sure nothing's leaking there. No. We are all good, I think. I'm going to move that return spring because I don't like the way that's sitting. I'll show you. I don't like the way that's sitting up there, so we're just going to pull the part brake in, let them release. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust them brakes a little bit because I don't like the way that looks. So let's adjust these brakes up on it. I'm going to give you a tip. If you are mobile and you need a jack, get one of them bad boys. Get an air jack, because it'll make your life 100 times easier. First thing we're going to do, get a jack on it, and then like that. We might need some more. Right, another block, just like that, and then on there. So, before we adjust any brakes, we need to put some air in it and jack it up so we can feel the brakes, make sure they're okay. Just like that. So now we're off the floor, we can push our part brake in, get some air into these brakes, and then we should be able to then spin the wheel. Okay, so now we have the brakes de-adjusted. Well, not de-adjusted, but they're free now. Yeah, there's air pressure in, we're free. So all we're going to do is we're going to pull our cap off like that. We're going to get a ratchet with a 19. I'll try and show you a bit closer if I can. Ratchet with a 19mm. I'm going to push down on it. Push down, push in, tighten it. Yeah, one. So that's tight. Wheel's not moving. And we want to go off about a quarter of a turn. Push it in again. You ideally want to be, quarter of a turn. Feel that. That's a little bit tight for me. So we're going to back it off a little bit more. So. There we go, we've got a bit of drag, and we've also got plenty of free play, because what we don't want is we don't want it to be overly tight. Yeah, nice and free, and then our brakes are moving nicely. So that video was recorded a couple of weeks ago, probably even longer than that. I've been off all this week. Not been very well, so yeah, now so I just thought I'd add that in. It wasn't a bad job. Obviously the pipe was where it is a pain in the ass. Them connectors are a pain in the ass, but now I've actually bought a bit of kit to actually get them pipes out properly. You push it in and then pull the pipe out, which is good. Makes my life a lot easier, and we'll do anything to make our lives easier. Currently down south on a Friday, waiting in the pouring down rain for my child. So we've had a few bits done for the van. We've got the light board, we've got the light on the front, which is really nice. I'm going to show you some other bits right there. So we've got these little things here. They're good for putting like gas canisters in, cable ties, all that sort of stuff. So I thank my good friend at HGV Fleet for that. He sorted me out with them, and yeah, they're going to be really, really handy. He's got some in his van now as well, like his colours sort of like a turquoise colour, which is really, really nice. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. Well, it hasn't really been an interesting week, but there was an interesting job that was what I thought was an easy job turned out to be not an easy job, and that's always tends to what happens, isn't it, really? Yeah, that was that job. We've had many different jobs lately, a lot of trailer inspections and the usual sort of stuff you're going to get. I'm not going to record all of that. I wasn't going to record that BPV because I've recorded on how to do one before. I'm just showing you, that sort of stuff that's happening. So thank you all to the new subscribers. This account has gone absolutely mental. We're at like 8,500 and we were only like just over 7 a couple of days ago. Last week or so. So it's been amazing. The support's been amazing. The comments, the likes, everything. My aim was to always get to 10k for January, but I think we can personally do that before that, can't we? So let's push it. A good friend of mine said that they'll be sharing it, and that's always helps well. So if you can share this video, hype this video up even more, it massively appreciated. Drop a comment, anything like that. So let me know if you had any problems with them them union things before. I've bought a bit of kit. They sort of fold around the pipe and you push them in the pipe and then you pull the pipe out. Let me know if you use anything different. Let me know how all your weeks have been, what you've been up to. It's always nice to have conversations with people as well. So thank you very much for coming back to the channel and watching the video. Usual videos are now going to be 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. I think that's a better time. And yeah, hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll catch you all in the next one.